Are the emotional challenges of your fertility journey starting to weigh you down? Today, I want to talk to you about spiritual journaling and how it actually can help you regulate your emotions, give you insights to your feelings, and get you started on a path of healing and redirecting the energy and focus. So, today is all about you leaning into yourself for your personal growth. Hi, everyone. My name is Carly Schroeder. Welcome to Roots in Fertility. I am here as your functional nutrition coach, your personal trainer, your mama of three boys, and most importantly, your fertility coach. Today, we are going to be diving into the practice of spiritual journaling and exploring how it could be a really powerful tool for you in your self reflection, in your emotional release, in your self discovery, in your personal growth during this entire fertility journey. So, I want to help connect you to that inner self to help you process the emotions and help you provide you with clarity as you move through this journey, the ups and downs, the highs and lows. So let's get started. So, what exactly is spiritual journaling? Spiritual journaling is a form of writing that helps connect you with your inner self and that part of you. It's like the onion, right? It allows you to peel back layers and you can start to process the emotions and explore and experience your own spiritual growth. It's a place for you to feel it freely express your thoughts and your feelings without any type of judgment. When we take the thoughts that are in our minds and we just take them to paper, we get out of the conscious mind and into the subconscious. It allows us the emotional release. It allows you to help let go of stressors and anxiety that you might be facing, and it allows you a sacred place of discovery to uncover the deeper insights about yourself. And ultimately, when you do that, it allows you to heal areas that maybe you have never even known consciously that still was affecting you in your everyday life. Another great part of spiritual journaling is that it can actually help you identify patterns in your thoughts and your behaviors, which can all help give you a deeper understanding of your own emotional responses and help you develop new and healthy coping mechanisms to everyday stressors or previous traumas or stresses in our past. So let's talk about how to get started. What do you do? How does it all work? So, getting started with spiritual journaling is super simple, and here are some tips to help you begin. First, you're just going to choose a journal. You could find something that really speaks to you, you could make it your own and decorating it and making it super fun. However, or whatever it takes you to connect to this piece that it makes you excited about journaling, do it. So I actually had gotten my journal from my mother after thinking about getting a journal. She showed this up with this one, and um, it does the trick. It's just a journal. It's just got blank lines in there, and it's got a place for a pen holder. So after you have a journal, you're gonna set aside regular time to journal. So if it is first thing in the morning before you get out of bed, or it's right after your lunchtime before you go back to work, or maybe it's right before you fall asleep at night, which can actually allow you to drop into a deeper, more restful sleep when we can journal out all those thoughts right before bed. So pick a time where you already have a habit in place and then just add in 5 to 10 minutes of journaling alongside of that. Create a comfortable environment, something that's peaceful and relaxing, and a place where you can actually allow yourself to experience any emotions that come up or any type of processing. So maybe it's a place that already exists in your home. Maybe you have a dedicated space for spiritual practices or prayer. Maybe you can add in your journal to that place and attach it to that behavior that you're already doing. Next, after you have the journal, you have the place, you have the time, you want to set an intention. So I always start every yoga practice in a similar way. We bring our mind, our focus, our energy to the thing that we want to create. So it could be, I want some clarity on this topic. I want some help, or I want to discover why I continuously fall back into this pattern. Or my intention is to connect with myself and try something new. So whatever it is, just set an intention, making it more of a ritual when you're getting into this space. To help you get started, I'm going to list out some journaling prompts here for you. And you might want to jot them down now if you have a pen and paper. You can hit pause on this video and then pull out a journal maybe around and use some of these as a prompt. So reflect on your hopes and your fears regarding fertility and the journey, and your dreams about what you are the most excited about, your fears, what is the most scary thing you could ever imagine in this journey. You could write a letter to your future child expressing the love and the hopes and the dreams that you have for this child when they decide to come through. You can describe what kind of parent you want to be or what kind of experiences you want to have with your child. You could explore your feelings about motherhood and the transition from maiden to mother and what that journey might look like for you. Maybe even how your day-to-day might look like, really completely different, stepping into this new role. You could write about your values that you want to pass down to your child. This is a great conversation to have with your partner. You could document the thoughts and emotions and all of the feelings that you've had thus far through different maybe doctor appointments or different events, or just anything expressing how you have felt thus far, preparing your mind, your body, and soul for this being. You could incorporate insights from your daily life of signs, like how is the universe seeing you and supporting you, and looking at how you're actually supporting yourself to make yourself the most fertile, vibrant human so you can have a healthy pregnancy. So take one of those prompts maybe and run with it. And it doesn't have to be exactly, obviously, just gives yourself a point to think about and write about. And to deepen your experience with the journaling, you can use some of these techniques. You can try out free writing. And this is where you're just going to allow your thoughts to come without any type of censorship or punctuation or spelling errors. We're not worrying about any of that stuff at this time. You're just writing freely any of the thoughts as they spit out onto the paper. This can help you understand the subconscious and uncover any of the hidden thoughts and emotions that you might be holding inside. You could do a form of reflective questioning where you ask yourself meaningful questions and then explore the answers through writing. So, what am I grateful for today? Or where are a lot of my thoughts and attention and energy going to this week? Or what was a lesson today that I had an opportunity to learn and grow from? Or how can I start to foster more of a positive mindset? Another option is to do gratitude journaling. And so you're just focusing all your attention on the things that you are grateful for in each and every day, in every moment. This practice can help you shift the focus from challenging times to blessings. And that improves your overall well being because we know that when we're in a state of stress, the body doesn't have a chance to rest, digest, create. We know that stress throws off hormones, it throws off the gut, it throws off the mind, it throws off the body. So keeping the focus in the path of gratitude is definitely going to help us in that way. Another option is you can practice this form of writing where you'll keep your pen on the paper the entire time without lifting your pen. This actually helps break through the mental blocks, and it can help you deepen, like you're deepening into the different layers of your thoughts and your feelings. So set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes and keep your pen on the paper the whole time. Next, I want to talk about integrating these journaling practices with other type of spiritual practices that you might already be doing. And if not, you can start to add them together as it will enhance the experience of all of them. So the first one we're going to talk about is meditation. So taking a few moments before you sit in stillness and silence to jot down the feelings, jot down the thoughts. This can help you deepen into that level of awareness and insight, and also help clear the monkey mind before you enter into a meditation. Another option is to use journaling for your prayers. So after a time of prayer or reflection, you can just jot down some of your deepest heart's desires. And we're taking all of that energy into the things that we want, and we're using practices to lock it in even further. Another thing we can do is visualization. So a visualization experience, you're going to close your eyes and you're going to pull in all of your senses. So starting becoming aware of the room temperature, the sounds that you feel, and scan through the body like that. And then bring your mind to that third eye and just notice, what do you see? What's playing in the mind? And then journal about it. Another great way of using your journal is writing down affirmations. And affirmations help make and shift your focus into the thing that you want. So if you need to reinforce a positive belief about yourself or a positive attitude, you can do this through affirmations. I am confident. I am beautiful. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am joyous. Writing it in I am statements. So try practicing spiritual journaling with some of these practices. Put them together. Make it into like this dance. What I like to dance, so I like to talk about everything being like this choreography or this symphony, if you like music, where we're taking these sacred moments and these different intentional practices and putting them together. I'd love to share with you some of the insights of my own spiritual journaling practices. As I entered into the state of spiritual health and guidance and tapping into my inner being, the God within me, that wholeness, I couldn't believe the transformation that was happening in the outside reality as I started to dive into my own spiritual practices. And in order for me to make sense of all what was happening, I had to journal it. And so I literally started writing down the instances of the universe supporting me as I became more intentional with my mind and my body. And not only the universe with the creatures and the coincidences that would happen and the people that lined up and the money pouring in and the opportunities that kept arising, it was laughable. It was so surreal to me. And so the part of me that needed to capture it or wanted to capture it was through my journaling. And so I got to do healing with a bunch of different women and men, honestly, I ask them for their reflections of what happened. And I just feel that when I look back on this, I know that these words are truth. I know that this is conveying the true feeling in this moment when I got to work with other people's energies, when I got to help them clear chakras, when I got to help them remove negative things from their body. It was a chance for me to reflect and see that this stuff is so powerful. So it helped me build that belief muscle in myself, honestly. And so I welcome you guys to try it. Try it for 30 days. You have nothing to lose. See how and if you feel any different in your energy levels, in your stress levels, in your way to process your emotions. And you can even journal about that after you're done journaling. As I do feel different. I do feel better. I do feel more clear. I do feel more whole. And in me writing it here, I now have the strength and ability to talk about it to the loved ones, to talk about it to the community. And now you're getting the connection from the outside world, and maybe you didn't know how to ask for that before. So if you guys aren't already part of my community in supporting you on your fertility journey, then this is an invitation right now. It's a gift I'm giving to you, and I would love to have you in my community to support you along this journey. So if you haven't already done this, you're going to go to skool.com, skool.com/roots free. And there you will see a community of people, a network of people who are all there to build, to grow, to learn, to change, to evolve, to help their fertility as well. So we have community there, which is amazing. You get that dose of oxytocin. We have a ton of course material. So if you really want to understand the physiology of the body, you really want actionable steps to do, then you're going to dive into the classroom material. And we also have live Q&As where you can drop in, ask me questions, please, as this is my purpose, my deep purpose on this planet is to help get the world pregnant, help increase your fertility, help humanity. I'm grateful, so grateful that you're here now, that you're taking the time to check this out. And if you haven't done this already, then please hit that red subscribe button. It's a free way that you can support me on this channel as I continue to make you awesome content. And there is so much more to come. Thank you so much for being here. Aloha.